Everybody doing? Welcome back to That Podcast on YouTube. What we got here is issue 1 of a 2-issue limited series, Buckaroo Banzi, the official comics adaptation of the spectacular new film. Teixeira and Gill. So Mark Teixeira, I'm assuming, did the cover. I'm pretty sure this is 84. This film, when it came out, and I don't remember what studio released when it came out. I know, is it MGM has the rights to it? I think it's MGM, but that doesn't matter. They thought this was going to be a huge hit, and Marvel did too. So Marvel did a 2-issue comic adaptation. And the reason why I picked this out, because I've got a bunch of 80s, late 70s, but mostly early to mid 80s Marvel comic adaptations of movies. And I had a bad habit of, not a kid, but I was, when you're kind of in between kid and preteen. Sorry about that. Scratchy throat. But I was like, between 7 and 11-ish. If I went and saw a movie, or there's a movie coming out and I didn't get to see it, but I wanted to see it, and this is back then, it would be a year and a half, sometimes 2 years for it to hit VHS, because it hit theaters, and then it would hit like HBO and the movie channels like that, and there was no cable out where I lived, so I'd buy the comic version. But I had a habit of just buying the first issue. Like going through my collection, I've got like issue 1 of The Labyrinth Marvel Comics adaptation. Cool looking comic, just got the first issue. Dark Crystal, issue 1. Muppets Take Manhattan, issue 1. A bunch of, the only one where it's kind of cool that I got issue 1 is I got House 2 issue 1 because it's only one issue. This is Buckaroo Banzi, and I don't know if I got this one back then. I think I did, but I don't think it's this copy because I remember getting this either out of a cheap bin at a con or a comic shop in the last few years. Well, let's open the show. 75 cents. So average price of comics back then, Maggles. Be quiet, baby. The Mario Brothers, I used to love this ad. Something's coming up the plumbing. Poor Luigi's in a bind. Killer turtles out to get him. Giant crabs are right behind. Fighter flies, holy cripes are all coming out the pipes. Mario, where are you? Mario Bros, the original Mario Brothers for the 2600 Sears Video Arcades, 5200. This starts off like the movie. And it might be more towards like the uncut versions on the DVD, because I've seen that more than I've ever seen the original cut. This Buckaroo Banzi is one of those I heard about, wanted to see. It bombed bad, so I just didn't get a chance to see it in theaters. And then every time I go to rent it, when I was a kid, my parents were like, "Oh, that sucks, don't bother getting it." And they'd never seen it, they just heard it was bad. So, and these are people that rented Jaws of Revenge 3 times. Adapted from the hit movie by Bill Mantlo, the writer. Okay, Bill Mantlo is good to great. I'd put him in that level, He's never bad. Mark Teixeira. Wow, this is early. I thought Armando Gill's inks. Rick Parker's letters. Ken Fedinowick's colors. Tom DeFalco. Jim Shooter. That's true. Art's not bad so far. Let's see if it actually looks like Peter Weller. Oh shit, check this out. Saturday's the place, Muppet Babies, Get Along Game, Dungeons and Dragons, Saturday Super K, Pirates place in pole position. Saturday Super K was Space Ace, Kubert, Kangaroo, and Donkey Kong. Started September 15th on CBS 1984. Oh, but I'd love to have Saturday morning cartoons back. I would set my DVR and records. I would not give you up that early. I don't know, every once in a while, even as far into like the probably about the late 90s, like 98, 99, maybe into 2000, I would sometimes, because of work, be getting home at like 6 in the morning on Saturday mornings and stay up for a couple hours because I wasn't ready to go to sleep yet watching Saturday morning cartoons on networks, not on like Cartoon Network or yeah. Do I have to explain networks? Yeah, I guess so. When I say networks, I mean over-the-air networks. Your Fox, your ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox, CW, Ions over the air, Me's over the air. Your major ones. They all used to have cartoons back in the day on Saturday mornings. Here's another great Saturday morning. This is the NBC one. We got what? Crazy, fucked up looking dirt cheap bird, Kid Video, Mr. T, The Snorks, Pink Panther and Sons, Going Bananas, which I don't remember at all. The rest of this shit I remember at least seeing once or twice. Spider-Man's Amazing Friends, Smurfs, Alvin and the Chipmunks, One to Grow On. I don't remember this going bananas. Either it didn't last very long, or I just don't know. I have no idea on that. And it says Hanna-Barbera. Need to look that shit up. It's got a monkey. Might be good. Okay, she does not look like Ellen Burstyn, but give me a good close-up. He does look a little bit like Peter Weller. Oh, check out the Secret Wars action figures. These are cool. And these pages are still fairly white, considering at 84 that would be, you know, what, 30? Yeah, a little bit of 30, almost 35 years ago. Excuse me. And of course, you know, you're only getting half the story. And I think, if I remember right, that Marvel published an oversized version or like a magazine-sized version of this. Whoa, go back. Evil, pure and simple evil from the 8th dimension. Okay. But they published like both issues in one thing. Oh, the old subscription ads. Like you got Sasquatch, Aurora, and Marina. How much was it for a subscription back then? $6.50. You pay 60 cents an issue. That is not bad. And Marvel back then had, you know, I'd subscribe to, I'm just doing a quick glance. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, at least 13 titles. They had quite a bit back then. I read a lot of those. And then an ad for the Endless Quest books from TSR. That was their Choose Your Own Adventure style books. Dungeons and Dragons, Choose Your Own Adventure. But if you don't know TSR. And then, of course, Frogger 2, 3D. This is one of those Crash era, because it's 84, Crash era Atari games that I never saw. It's like the Crash era shit, the big company stuff, I never saw it in stores, or if I did, it was more money than I had on me in time, or my mom just never picked them up, because most of those games my mother bought them for me. When the crash happened, games dropped down to like $5, $1, you know. She carried a list around in her purse of every game I had, and if she found one I didn't have, she'd pick it up and just put it to the side, like, and it got to where this is how I knew the crash had happened. And let's just say 82 for Christmas that year, I got, you know, 3 or 4 Atari games. Okay, that's cool. I got 3 or 4 new games from my parents, you know, or Santa Claus, and maybe from my grandparents another game. So, you know, that's really cool. That'll carry me, you know, at least to my birthday, which is middle of the year. 83. Prices probably come down a little bit, so I got like, you know, 5 games from my parents, maybe a game from my grandparents, a game from one of my aunts and uncles. That's kind of cool. Christmas 84, I get up Christmas morning and there's like 20 or 30 Atari games underneath the tree. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, that's the crash to me. I didn't realize there was a crash. I was going, oh, you know, to me they quit making Atari games. So I wasn't seeing ads for them. I wasn't seeing hardly any of them in the stores. It's the same ones they just couldn't sell. And I had so many games. You know, I went from having, you know, 10 to 20 games, you know, maybe 25, to having, you know, hell, by the time I quit picking up Atari shit and started picking up secondhand, I was still picking up new. I had over 100, 150, somewhere around there. Well, I rambled a little bit, sorry about that, but Buckaroo Banzi. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed the rambling. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Do you remember anybody else remember these comic movie adaptations? You don't really see this anymore. Nowadays, they're going to do something like this. They're going to do like a sequel or a side story or a prequel to the film, but not a direct adaptation, because why? You got DVD, you got Blu-ray, you got digital. There's so many ways to see the movie not long after it comes out. You know, I mean, hell, if you want to pirate, you can get a cam sometimes the day before it comes out, sometimes a week before. Oh, camera went wonky. Anyway, hope you enjoy that, you know, the spill. Thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the bell, you know, all that bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.